I decided I wanted to share a little bit about why I'm doing all of this. If you've been watching anything that I have been sharing over the last few years, you might know that I went from a nice, lucrative, successful career as a professional jeweler into doing something totally different. Talking online, working with people around the world, and coaching. Some people call it life coaching. It's not. You know how to live your life. What I learned for myself when I finally came out of the decades of darkness that I lived in and I stepped into my own light, my truth of who I am, how I want to live my life, I became happier than I've ever been, more connected to myself, my relationships, my friends, my family, my environment, my kid, my dog. And now this international community of people that are also choosing to step into their light. So the reason why I'm doing all of this and why I share online and present on social media in a way that this is me. This is who you get in person. This is me. And I don't hide who I am anymore. I did for many, many years, and I tried to stuff it down, and I tried to cover it up, and I tried to act different. I tried to be different. I tried drugs. I tried relationships. I tried eternal self-abuse, and in turn it abused others. It was just a cycle from my own dark childhood. Now, what happens is when you really get focused and you get clear on how you want to change your own life and you do it, and you have mentors and friends and relationships that are just like amazing and it blows your mind. It's like, I got to teach people how to do this too because it's possible. So, my why of how I'm showing up in this way of talking about consciousness and living super consciously and connecting into your own inner power and your own love and light is because I have been to the darkest places that the mind can go. And I don't want anybody else to have to stay there like I did for decades. Now, I'm not saying it's all rainbows and roses and unicorns all the time. It's just not. We all live a life and we have experiences. I don't stay there anymore. And I don't need drugs to escape. I don't need relationships and alcohol or even sugar or caffeine because I know who I am. I'm connected to the energy that I am with all this zest and zeal and bubbly energy, and also the dark recesses of my mind and where it's all come from based on the abuse I endured in my life. A lot of us have very similar experiences of that dark night of the soul. And it seems to come back, especially at certain times of the year, maybe certain times of the month when relationships end, when people die. It's devastating. What I know and I practice and I teach other people how to do is to get back to the light. So if you find that you're in this cycle of pain and suffering and then you feel a little bit better for just a short period of time, what I've now practiced is how to maintain it. And it starts with awareness. And is your intention to actually go seek the light, or are you really committed to the pain and suffering that you've been living? And do you really want to implement a new way to live your life? Because if you do want to step into the light, you must be willing to let go of the darkness. It's just a choice. And I know I'm not the right person to work with everybody, and I don't intend to be. My intention is to be of service to those of you who are looking to connect to your light because you've tasted it, you've experienced it, you know it exists, and you want to live that way. And if this kind of energy and excitement and passion resonates with you, I would love to connect with you because this is my jam, this is my life, this is me living my true nature and purpose. When I finally allowed myself to be the truth of who I am and what I desire, the magic of now sharing it with other people who desire the same lights me up like nothing else in the world. Well, maybe close to a hug from my son. I get to be a better mother, a better person, more full of joy and happiness, truth and honesty because of what I've experienced in my own life. Coming out of that eternal darkness and stepping into my light, now my greatest joy is showing others how to do the same. So thank you for being a part of my journey. I so appreciate that you learn a little bit about my life, and I wish you the greatest success in finding your light and connecting to it. So have a great day, everyone. Enjoy your weekend. Happy Friday, wherever you are in the world, and keep choosing to be aware that you do have this eternal love and light within you. Everyone does. So I hope you connect into it, and maybe I'll talk to you soon.